And we're back. So, as usual, off-camera recap stuff, and I've actually got a kind of announcement to make here. Something that you'll probably, or maybe will notice, is that my health is slightly higher, and that's because I went back through the map and saved the cage friend. And as I kind of expected, it was Super Meat Girl, or Bandage Girl, or whatever her name is. And I'll explain why I did that in a little bit. Partly it was because I had a bunch of keys spare. And so second thing is I went down here, which is a challenge arena. You can see on my mini-map the red square with 4 stars. I did that, but I don't think it's particularly Well, I don't think it's particularly interesting to watch me just try hard mode for 2 minutes and going through. It's like a little twisty tunnel filled with enemies that you have to kill in a certain amount of time. So I did that, and let's see. Oh yeah, the friend rescue bonus seems to stack on itself, which makes it really nice. I thought it was going to be kind of pointless, but it's actually pretty good to have 5% health that stacks on itself. Mostly because I thought to myself, you know what I need more of in my life? Masochism. I tried out hardcore mode on a different not snapshot, that's Minecraft, on a different save file, and it was going pretty well, and then I realized enemies hit hard. They hit like 3 times harder, which means that many enemies can actually one-shot you, so health is now important. And defense isn't actually very important anymore because defense seems to reduce damage linearly. And when enemies are hitting you for 300, that's not very helpful. Max health is more helpful. Anyway, I know that there's a cutscene that triggers when I walk off this way, but I haven't actually watched it. Oh, and to give you some comparison for enemy damage, remember Fuse? When I fought him the first time, he dealt 6 damage. On my other save file where I was trying out hardcore mode, he dealt 48 per hit. He still went down pretty easily, though. Anyway, to adventure! Meanwhile, in the north. That's as far as I got in this cutscene. Oh, hello, it's evil brewing abroad.
Sir, the preparations are nearly complete. We found another of their camps, but
it was deserted, of course. Keep up your search. They're going somewhere, and we need to know where that is.
of course, sir. If that's all.
Of course, enemies have to play the pronoun game so we don't know who they are.
What of the rumors, Commander? Is there any truth to them at all?
And more semi-pronoun game with the
We
rumors.
are investigating, sir. But surely you don't believe.
Oh, there's a fox badger thing killing everything.
Commander, it is not your place to question what I believe. Our moment of glory draws near, and I want results.
As you wish, General.
He's probably the end boss.
Where are you, my friend? Why are you hiding from me?
Oh. Huh. Anyway, we've gotta go back here. And there's also another thing that I have to do. So I'll enter from this side. Oh, hello. You're new. Part of the thing is that I've now got more keys for treasure. Oh, yeah. I suspect that in hardcore mode, I'm gonna die quite a bit. Oh, you now have a quest.
Gianni, I want to ask you about a boy named Corbin.
Oh. Oh yeah, this quest that I completely forgot about.
Ah, have you seen him? Where has that foolish boy run off to?
I was hoping you could tell me.
He was literally on the other side of town.
He must still be wasting time in Ivydale Glen. I just knew I shouldn't have trusted that boy with cleaning my fabrics.
Corbin is doing your laundry outside the village?
I'm pretty sure that's violating some kind of child labor law.
I do not see why this is so difficult to comprehend. But then I suppose you don't have the capacity for rational thought. If you are so concerned, maybe you should go look for him instead of waffling about?
Yeah, we're supposed to dislike you, whatever.
Oh, I'll find him. Then we're going to have a little chat.
Because that chat will give me XP, probably. I wonder if that unlocked a new location on my map. Also, I wanted to talk to this guy because I realized this note. That's part of my quest with this guy. I'm supposed to... Because the...
Mosca, I'm afraid I have some bad news.
This guy asked me to go find someone in the Denham village, and Denham had been destroyed, and all those left was this note.
Oh? Is everything all right?
Yeah, I just found a genocidal guy who slaughtered everyone.
We traveled to Denham. It's been burnt to the ground.
What? Oh, no. No, no, no!
But there's this
But there
convenient
was a
letter.
note. It's addressed to you from somebody named Sarahi.
Don't worry. Your girlfriend is a named character, so she's not gonna die.
Sarahi? Oh, thank goodness. She must be alive. She must have escaped. Please, let me see it.
What do you think, Mosca?
She mentions a place that only the two of us know about. It's a hidden cove not far from here.
And you're gonna tell me.
Please, Dust, go there and see if she's safe. I'll be following, but I'm no fighter.
If you insist on coming along, be sure to keep your distance.
Oh no, is this an escort quest?
Yeah, when Dust starts swinging that sword, you don't want to be anywhere near him. Have you seen the screen? He just goes...
That's nice. But most of the AoE comes from you, Fidget. Come on. Anyway, I bet that unlocked a new location. So I know that there's a chest down here, so let's go open it. Loot. Also, I'm not sure if this is true, but it seems like the chests are actually harder to unlock on hardcore. So, let's go. Like, 1 or 2 more. Oh, ring. I think that's slightly better than my current ring. Yeah, it is. And more food. Which is not that useful in hardcore, because I don't want to get... Because if something attacks me, it's probably going to one-shot me. Anyway, equip that. Get a little bit of extra attack and defense. Yeah. The jump didn't spawn there. No, in order to find that guy's box, we need to go under the town, which requires the slide ability, which I don't have. Oh, who are you?
Oh, Dust.
Oh,
we
you're that
are
guy.
indebted to you for what you've done for us. Gian and I are just going to rest for a bit here in Aurora. Actually, maybe you could speak with him? He would never admit it to me, but I just know something is troubling him.
Going to go to the other side of town and talk to him.
Of course. Where is he now?
He's been pacing near the west entrance of the village, near the field where you rescued us. Thank you, Dust, for everything.
And I explode into power. Let's see. Wait, am I supposed to go talk to... No, I'm not. Isn't there also a chest down here? No, there's not. Never mind. Anyway, the next point I want to put is into attack. Then maybe another one into health. Just so I have some time to actually eat food before an enemy murders me. Anyway, onto the main quest. Yeah. Go that way. Hello? Wait, my keyboard's not responding.
Aha! It's great to see you back, son. I knew you could do it. The monsters have already calmed their advance. Tell me, what happened? Did you confront their leader?
And murdered him in warm blood, yes.
He was right where you said he'd be. In fact, he seemed to be waiting for us.
Although in all his preparation, he couldn't get fire that dealt more than 6 damage.
Waiting?
In the middle of a small village, surrounded by the innocents he killed.
Oh no. That could only be Denham Village. Did you find any survivors?
I'm sorry, Mayor Bram, but there were none. This creature that attacked the village, he was some kind of lizard, wore strange armor, called himself Fuse.
Which is a name that's strangely similar to Fidget. Yeah, I'm just gonna suspect everyone of being a traitor.
A lizard, you say? A moonblood, perhaps. I wonder if Ginger would know anything about that.
Yeah, she's involved somehow.
Ginger? That girl up on the hill?
Yeah, the one that had a forced cutscene.
Her family was killed almost a year ago in Zepplik village, a few days' journey to the north. General Gaius and his soldiers were looking for Moonblood sympathizers.
Oh boy, communism ties.
General Gaius. Do you know who he is?
Oh yeah, he's just a general that literally
Not
everyone knows about.
personally. His is not a name we utter here without proper cause. I've never seen him or his soldiers personally, but tragedy tends to follow in their wake.
Oh, I thought he'd have better PR than that.
So why did they kill Ginger's family?
They were helping the Moonbloods, of course. Helping the enemy is a treasonous offense. Ginger escaped, but her parents and her brother did not.
Quote unquote, helping. Totally.
Regardless, I can't thank you enough for putting a stop to that mad beast before he came any closer to Aurora. If you want to ask Ginger about Fuse, I'd suggest you hurry. It looked like she was preparing to leave town for a while. Good luck.
Well, this is kind of odd. I switched to hardcore mode and then I've spent half the episode just walking around talking to people. Actually, there was a chest up here. I think I have one key left. Will my keyboard respond? My keyboard is not responding. Oh, now it is. My keyboard is not responding. Oh. That was just a bunch of money. Is that better than what I have? No, not really. Well, that was probably a waste of a key. Spin! Oh, forced cutscene.
Get it? Why would anyone want to help those awful lizard things? That Fuse guy burned down an entire village.
Don't you understand, Fidget? He wasn't born that way. General Gaius and his soldiers turned him into that monster.
Cue Lady Gaga song.
And Fuse is likely not the only one corrupted by General Gaius's hatred of the Moonbloods. We should speak to Ginger again to learn more about this conflict.
Hello. Even though you're preparing to leave, you're still wandering aimlessly in front of your house. Although I'd assume that's your house. And my keyboard is not responding again.
Oh, you again. Mayor Bram said you'd left already.
I did, then I murdered things and it came back.
Yes, he asked us to stop the leader of these monsters. Turns out it was a Moonblood named Fuse. He'd gone completely insane.
That seems like a good place for a semicolon.
Fuse? Oh no. He was leading those monsters? You killed him?
Yeah, he was probably related to you.
So you know him then? Was he always a homicidal pyromaniac?
What? No, never! Why did you kill him?
Because he dealt 6 damage to me.
He destroyed Dedham Village, Ginger, slaughtered dozens of innocent people. He refused to listen to reason and planned to attack Aurora next. I had to stop him.
My definition of reason is threatening him with my sword. And saying, you're no different from those monsters I killed earlier. Total reason.
This war is turning all of us into monsters. Thank you, then, for releasing Fuse from his madness.
Well, she flipped around quickly.
Right before the end, he seemed lucid. He told me a few things before he passed. He tried to tell me about the war, about your family.
But decided to play out the dramatic tension longer.
He was there the day my family was killed, yes. He was picking up supplies to bring back to his people. General Gaius attacked our village, burned it to the ground. I thought Fuse had been killed. Now I wish he had.
That seems like awkward sentence structure.
I'm sorry.
And why is that? The last time I saw an outfit like yours was the day my family was murdered. That outfit, it belongs to Gaius' soldiers. Who are you, really?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Should have said it more casually.
That is not an answer.
Yes, it is. It is, but it's a bad one.
Ease off! Dust can't remember, okay? He doesn't even know his real name. You know, you should be more thankful. He just saved this village twice, and well, I watched him do it. And I'm also really hungry.
That seems like changing the subject. Also, that is something I wanted to bring up. The Sword of Ara named us Dust. Interesting.
Fidget, please, calm down. She's right to be suspicious. I don't know who I am, but I'm dressed as one of Gaius's soldiers. And that can't be good.
And I can't change my outfit because that would require having the artists draw more character portraits.
Perhaps. But your friend is right. You saved my village twice today. Gaius and his soldiers would never do that, especially if they knew I was here.
Okay, so I think these first two options are more backstory stuff. That would give me XP. Maybe I'll do that later, but I think this last one is the one that continues the story.
If the only way to stop this war is to stop General Gaius, then I need to know where to find him.
Is this a war?
His campaign continues to the north. If you want to help right the wrongs of your kind, you're free to join me. I'm afraid.
I'm afraid I'm gonna explode.
Whoa! What was that?
It came from the center of the village.
Oh. Ooh. Wibbly things.
What are these things?
Monsters! Ginger, get down!
They're probably gonna one-shot me, which will be fun. Oh yeah, and if I die, I think I tried to say this before, if I die, it will use up my revival stone, but I'll probably just reload the save to not waste my revival stone. Hello? Are you gonna attack? Whoa! Well, that was easier than I thought it would be.
That's the last of them. Ginger, are you okay?
Well, they only got off one shot before all dying, so I think so.
I'll be fine. You should go down below and find out what's happening.
Oh, down below the village.
All right. You shouldn't stay here, Ginger. It's too dangerous. Head north. We'll catch up with you after we've gotten to the bottom of this.
Yeah, this peaceful village is too dangerous. Head up north where the battle-crazy general is.
Stay safe, Dust. We'll meet again at Roan Pass, at the foot of the Blackmore Mountains.
And then once I get to the Blackmore Mountains, I can find the Red Resonance Gem. Wait, so am I supposed to go down under the village? But I don't have the slide. Oh, do you mean down to the foot of the village? Like down this way? Where there are more enemies. Oh, you're now down there. You're... like... are there more enemies over here? No? Where are they? Or is it down in this little cavern place? Oh, this opened up. Ah. Why are you down here?
Well now, would you look at this? Seems our village has got itself a new basement.
That's an odd
You don't
comment.
seem too concerned.
Yeah.
Trust me, not much happens here. So when things start crawling out of the ground, you pull up a chair and enjoy the show.
Wasn't this village in risk of constant
Okay,
attacks?
Augustine, but promise me that you'll stay here. I don't need anyone getting hurt.
Bah! Let you have all the fun? Well, I guess you're the one with the sword after all.
I could give you, like, a sheet of flak spikes. That's another challenge arena, so let's not do that right now. Although, actually, I should go into it just so that I know where it is later. Yeah. So, like, when you walk through this blue stuff, it triggers the event. And then you go through for 2 minutes. Maybe I'll do something at the end where I'm going through all of them. Save station. And we're using up a bunch of different random save files. Why is there grass down here? Wouldn't it have
End of
died
the
out?
line. Looks like a pretty nasty drop.
There's no fall damage in this game. We'll be fine.
Yes, very nasty. We should go around, I think.
There's no time to find another route. Those monsters came up through here. There's gotta be a path down below.
And let's just hope there's a teleporter that brings us
Well,
back up.
here goes nothing.
Yeah, he's right. Here does go nothing. Whee! Yeah. Oh, I hear you. I hear the cage. Oh. I only have one key. Sorry. Although those are much more useful now. But there are some bombs. Anything? Oh. Look, 2 keys. How convenient. If I hadn't opened those chests if I hadn't opened those chests in the village, maybe I would be able to open that cage. Whee! I've accidentally fell down. Wow, this is a long way down. Can't get through there. That's odd. I thought the red resonance gem was at Blackmore Mountain. But are we gonna get it now? Because that seems like a door that would take us back up.
Did you see something move up ahead? I saw something move.
Is this another boss fight? It's really
Fidget,
soon.
you need to calm down. I thought you said you weren't afraid of the dark.
I'm not afraid of the dark. I'm afraid of the things in the dark.
I don't see anything, Fidget.
How could you possibly see anything in here with that big hat over your eyes? I hate caves. Our kind isn't meant to be underground. We should be soaring high in the wide open sky.
And getting fears of falling. And that's like the 3rd comment people have made about Dust's hat.
I thought you were afraid of heights.
Oh, hush.
Anyway, let's go die. Hello? Big nasty thing with big teeth. That makes a horrible noise when it dies. Anything that wants to eat me. Oh. Darkness. I'm getting pretty... Let's see what's in here, then we'll end the episode. Maybe I should have done some of those side quests before I came down here. Ceromon Caverns. Oh, they drop blue mushrooms too. Let me guess, these guys poison me. So, let's not get hit by them. Also, do not get below them, it seems. This is a very big open cavern. Actually, I wonder if I can dust storm up somewhere in here.
It's getting really hard to see. I'm starting to regret coming down here.
If only we had some kind of spotlight that constantly shines on us.
I was regretting it minutes ago.
Oh sure, be hipster. Head of the trend. Oh, spotlight is getting dimmer. Oh, now it's light again. Now it's really light again. And there's a shop in here too, for some reason. It still says Goldust Shop.
Oh, wow.
How convenient, just mere seconds after we were complaining about the darkness.
This is beautiful. Do you think the villagers know about this place?
That one guy with the box probably does. Oh. Whoa. Hello.
Our search has not been in vain. Let's clear this area.
Are you going to be something that I need to counter? Because countering things is very risky in hardcore mode. Hello. Alright, it doesn't look like it has too much health. No, I don't have to counter it, so that's fine. Anything? Whoa. Although with new enemy types, I want to be very careful. Okay, so I can... They are not immune to knockback, so... Hey, come here. Come here. You know, just moments after I said I'd be careful with new enemy types and now exploring with them and using the rising spaz. Oh, that one's slightly green. Whoa. They don't flinch. It's hard to make them flinch, so you should be careful. Also, this is more effective on the ground. against enemies that don't flinch, they can attack you right in the middle of your combo. So it's probably good to knock these guys up into the air. Let's go up. Especially because I hear a save point. Yeah, I think we should stop here in glowy forest filled with mouth things. I'd rather not be hit by any of those if I can avoid it. Anyway. We have to go all the way around that way. And we cannot access the world map anymore. Well, we can't actually... Not that. We can't go back and complete those side quests. Oh well. I missed some XP that I could have gotten from talking to people. But that's all from me for now. I won't see you later because I don't have a webcam on this, and I also am not requesting people to send in their photos. So, bye. Now if I can remember the hotkey I used to start this.